Itambira Island, a place of healing, which is the local translation of Itambira. Tag along as we explore this well-camouflaged gem on Uganda's deepest lake, Lake Bunyonyi, Kabale, Uganda. It's become second nature for us to arrive in the hours of darkness to most of our destinations on this leg of our southwestern Ugandan trip. Trust me, it's not by choice. We were welcomed by the easygoing staff at Seeds of Hope, who served us a much-awaited warm meal. After the late meal, we were shown our houses. Agapanthus was the name of my treehouse, which is also a scientific name for lily of the Nile plant. This is the South African perennial plant, which has large blue drumstick-headed flowers, and the island was carpeted with a few of them. It did not take long for me to explore my surroundings in the morning. And guess what? I could see the peaceful waters of Lake Bunyonyi from the balcony of my treehouse. The morning began with a visit to the north side of the island, and breakfast was knocked off the priority list. It is a beautiful space, and I had to absorb all this in. Fortunately, there is not a lot of traffic on the island, and I had no worries as regards excessive foot traffic. I had all the time and space to indulge myself. I made my way to one of the houses by the waterfront to get a view of the mainland. Gandhi sir. India sir. How are you? Good. Thank you for the lovely work you're doing. This place really looks nice. Yes, and nice views as well. Oh, thank you very much. I had lovely views to gaze at, and the views were a treat for the eyes. Itambira Island is located in Chabahinga, which is on Lake Bunyonyi, Kabale district, southwestern Uganda. It is 2.1 miles from the center of Chabahinga, and it houses 3 resorts. The place has amazing tree houses which are well snagged in these tall, majestic, mature eucalyptus trees. The sun showed its face a bit later than expected. Nevertheless, it brightened up our morning as well as the island's landscape. Finally, I remembered I needed to have some breakfast, but I was being distracted by the numerous flower gardens on my way to the breakfast lounge and the stunning scenery. It was time for feasting, but my camera was never too far, and I could not resist the panoramic views of the lake. Exploring the underbelly of the island, we ventured out with our local guide from the lodge. The climb to the top of the island was rather steep, and one had to take extra precaution. The locals were hardly seen, and once in a while we came across a lonely child walking by themselves. A Gandhi, which means "how are you," was my go-to phrase, and believe me, it did break the ice. We came across a local school where the children from the island and other neighboring islands come to study. The place also has a few community programs, but it is largely used for agriculture and tourism purposes. Ahead of us is the furthermost end of the island, which is joined by a small strip of land to the north side. We came across a local beehive, and this led to a discovery of a few more hives. Previous landowners sold their plots of land to help promote tourism, and they moved to the mainland. There are 3 operational resorts on the island. This includes Seeds of Hope, Paradise Eco Hub, and Bunyonyi Island Retreat. This is Paradise Eco Hub, which is the second resort on the island. Stretching our legs after breakfast and touring the island was an amazing experience to have a glimpse into the island way of life. An example of a local water heater, which is truly useful as this place is unbelievably cold at night. We had experienced a few showers and the path was slippery, but not being dramatic, my bottom nearly kissed the ground. I had to take extra precaution for the rest of the morning. going through well looked after banana plantations, and in between the banana trees one could appreciate vanilla plants that have been planted. Again, so. Kari so. Naje balik. I guess this is more upmarket and one can appreciate a solar water heater. And this is Bunyonyi Island retreat. Again, so. Yes. Okay. The island is accessible by boat from the landing site Aharutinda, which is approximately 7 miles from Kabale town. However, it looks like most of the resorts on the island have private means of transport. We had managed to get to the opposite end of the island, and the island showed off its stunning views. Sadly, we had to say goodbye and leave this quintessential Kabale Island, which left us with memories for a lifetime. The boat ride to Kabale mainland was pleasant and uneventful. Not that you would want any mischiefs on a 900-meter deep lake. We passed by Chahuji Island, which is the second largest island on Lake Bunyonyi, and it has a mini zoo. It has impalas, zebras, and allegedly blue monkeys, donkeys, and Ugandan colts. We stopped to admire some of the lovely flowers by the shore before we could get to the mainland. This was an unquestionably fascinating trip, from the gorgeous landscape beautiful flower gardens, unique tree houses, and not forgetting the tranquil island. Thank you for watching. Till next time.